Have you ever wondered what is it that an operating system actually does? Well, an operating system, regardless of which type it is, does several basic things. The main thing is it provides a way for the end user, that is you, to interact with the hardware. It's going to give you ways to use applications, that's programs, that can be stored on the hard drive or solid state drive, called up and run, executed, allows you to do something, and then exit the application. Now, operating systems do more than just that. They have some built-in security features and the ability to manage processing and memory. They have the ability to do a lot of different things regardless of what operating system you use. The operating system on your phones are different than the operating systems on your computers. And sometimes the operating systems on a major server, like what Google runs or Amazon runs, is different than your desktop computer. We care more about the desktop computer that the average user is using, in which case there are two main operating systems: Microsoft Windows and Apple's macOS, specifically OS X. Now, there are some lesser known ones, such as Linux and Chrome OS. For this series of videos, we're going to look mostly at using Windows. Now, Windows has been around for a long time, and it is by far the most popular OS found in both business and personal use. Now, you may find a lot of people using an Apple OS, but a majority are using Windows OS. It is estimated that about 80% of all users use Windows. And that's partially because Windows has been around for so long. Now, Windows was around way back in the 80s as something that actually sat on top of another operating system called DOS to make it easier. Then, in 1995, Microsoft released Windows 95, which got rid of the need for DOS and sat by itself. It provided a lot of new functions and features and made it a lot easier for end users to use the computer, and really helped computers get into the mainstay of something that everyone could be able to use. Now, since then, we've had a lot of different versions of Windows. Some have been geared towards business applications like Windows 2000, while others were geared more towards end users like Windows ME. Now, Microsoft has merged those two lines since Windows 7, and we've also had 8, 8.1, 10, and 11. Each one is a little bit different than the others and takes a little bit of getting used to, but still feels familiar enough that if you've used one, you should be able to use the other. In this video series, we're going to be focusing on Windows 10 and looking at that. If you're using Windows 11, you'll notice a few differences, but not too much. We're going to walk you through some common applications that you use, how do you find files, and much more. We're going to start with something simple, like how do you log in, log out, and other security features built into Windows. So stay tuned for that.